Welcome back to Ratthich channel, the best place to learn table tennis. The video has the subtitle. Please turn on captioning for better understanding.
John J.K. Masterclass lesson for basic skills forehand and backhand topspin attack. The tutorial is explained by John J.K., Grand Slam player in table tennis, translated by Coach Ratthich. Tutorial with voice-over of Coach Ratthich. Hello everyone. Welcome to my table tennis course, translated by Coach Ratthich. I believe many friends have just started learning table tennis. What you practice is the forehand and backhand attacks. In the process of forehand and backhand attack, beginners can easily fall into a misunderstanding. The faster I go, the greater the power. Is it getting more powerful? In my opinion, in the process of practicing forehand and backhand attack, the first thing we need to ensure is not speed and power, but the hit rate, the success rate. You cannot blindly pursue speed and ignore the hit rate. Between the two, hit rate must be more important to ensure that the hit rate is relatively high. Then slowly speed up. Got it. We can start to learn how to forehand topspin. Let's start with the technical essentials of forehand topspin attack. In forehand attack, the first thing I want to emphasize is action. Let's look at the forehand attack. My elbow joint should be about a punch's distance from my body. Try not to keep your elbows close to your body. Don't move your elbows arbitrarily. You have to think of your elbow joint as a fixed fulcrum. Next is the forehand attack. The second key point I want to emphasize is the location of the impact point. The hitting point of the forehand attack is to hit the ball in front of the body. The position of this hitting point is relatively fixed. Start preparing to hit the ball while the ball is in motion. When the ball bounces off the table, use your big arm to drive your forearm to swing forward and to the left. When the ball collides with the racket surface, try to keep the racket forward. Hit the upper middle of the ball. The third point I want to emphasize is the change of focus. Forehand and backhand attacks are actually based on maintaining body balance. Complete the center of gravity exchange through the transmission of power. When there are many fans and friends playing, I like to lower my center of gravity by sitting down. But I suggest you try not to sit down when attacking. You can't go wrong with this posture. It's just not suitable for topspin the ball later. Leg strength and correct stance. The focus should be forward. Legs slightly bent. Heel slightly raised. During playing, body center of gravity from right to left. Waist width to match rotation. After hitting the ball, try to return your body to the preparatory position before hitting the ball. What I just talked about is the technical essentials of forehand attack. After mastering the forehand attack, it's time for the backhand attack. In backhand attack, arm movements are also the first point I want to emphasize. When hitting the ball, rotate the forearm externally and swing the wrist forward and to the right. At the same time, cooperate with the arms to naturally move closer to the body. The angle between the elbows is approximately 90 degrees. Don't let your body rise and fall too much. Attention everyone. The angle I mention only represents a rough range. When describing technical moves in any table tennis textbook, positive angles, big and small, cannot be applied mechanically. It depends on your playing situation and your own conditions. Flexibility to fine-tune. The second point is also the location of the hitting point. What is different from the forehand attack is that the hitting point of the backhand attack is directly in front of the body. During the rising period when the incoming ball rebounds, upper middle part of the ball. As a beginner, no matter when training for backhand attack or forehand attack, you should hit the ball at the high point after the ball bounces. This will help maintain the stability and integrity of the playing action. It is also helpful to lay the foundation for future draws. Okay, let me give you a brief summary. Whether it's a forehand or a backhand attack, in the process of swinging the racket, we must maintain the standardization of movements and the stability of the body. Once every movement of the racket is relatively standardized, then muscle memory will appear easily. Secondly, don't blindly pursue speed and power. This is undoubtedly a very ambitious goal for a novice. It must be on the basis of ensuring the hit rate. Slowly improve your speed and quality. So the homework I leave for you today is just go back and grab your friends or your coach. Perform a forehand attack. Complete 5 sets of 20. After the forehand quantity is completed, you can practice your backhand properly. Complete 5 sets of 20. Of course, the more the better. When everyone is practicing, you can choose a relatively new table tennis ball, because the planet is more likely to leave an imprint on the racket. It can be observed from this mark. Are you hitting the ball in the correct position? Don't be lazy. See you in the next class. The next lesson can be found on Pingsan Day.
大家好，欢迎你们来到我的乒乓球课程。相信很多朋友刚开始学习乒乓球，练习的就是正反手对攻。那在正反手对攻的过程中，初学者很容易进入到一个误区，就是我的速度越快，力量越大，是不是就越厉害？在我看来，练习正反手对攻的过程中，我们首先要保证的不是速度和力量，而是命中率。不能一味的追求快而忽略了命中率，两者之间一定是命中率更重要。要保证能在命中率相对高的前提下，再慢慢加快速度。明白了这一点，我们就可以开始学习对攻了。那我们先从正手对攻技术要领开始。在正手对攻里，我首先要强调的是动作。我们来看正手对攻时，我的肘关节和身体要相对保持一拳的距离。尽量不要让你的手肘紧贴身体， 也不要随意摆动你的手肘位置。你要将自己的肘关节视作一个固定的支点。接下来是正手对弓，我要强调的第二个关键点，就是击球点的位置。正手对弓的击球点是在身体的侧前方进行击球，这个击球点的位置是相对固定的。在来球的运行中，就要开始准备击球。当来球从台面弹起时，用大臂带动前臂，向左前上方挥动。当球和球面撞击的时候，板型要保持前倾，击打球的中上部。我要强调的第三点就是重心的变化。正反手对弓其实就是在保持身体平衡的前提下，通过力量的传递来完成重心交换。有很多球迷朋友在打球时喜欢用向下坐的姿势来压低自己的重心，但我建议在对弓时尽量不要采用往下坐的姿势。这种姿势不能说错，只是不适合后期拉球时的腿部用力和正确的站位。应该是重心向前，双腿略微弯曲，脚跟略微抬起。击球过程中，身体重心从右至左，腰髋配合转动。击球后，身体尽量还原成击球前的准备姿势。那刚才讲到的就是正手对弓的技术要领。掌握了正手对弓后，就到了反手对弓的环节了。在反手对弓里，手臂动作也是我要强调的第一点。击球时，前臂外旋，向右前上方摆动，手腕同时配合，手臂自然向身体靠近。肘部夹角大概接近90度。身体不要起伏太大。大家注意，我说的角度仅代表一个大致范围。任何乒乓球教科书上讲述技术动作时，踢击的角度大小都不能生搬硬套，而需要根据你击球的情况和自身条件，灵活地去做微调。第二点同样是击球点的位置，与正手对弓不同的是，反手对弓的击球点在身体的正前方。在来球反弹的上升期，击球的中上部。那作为初学者，无论做反手攻球还是正手攻球的训练时，都应该在来球反弹后的高点进行击球。这样既有助于保持击球动作的稳定性和完整性，也有利于为今后的拉球打下基础。 好了，来跟大家简单总结一下，不管是正手对攻还是反手对攻，在挥拍的过程中都要保持动作的规范性和身体的稳定性。一旦每一个动作挥拍都相对规范，那肌肉的记忆就会容易出现。其次就是不要一味的追求速度和力量，这个对于新手来说无疑是好高骛远，一定要在保证命中率的基础上慢慢去提高自己的速度和质量。那今天留给大家的作业就是回去拉上你的小伙伴或者你的教练，进行正手对攻20个一组，完成5组。正手数量完成后，就可以适当的练习你的反手，20个一组，完成5组。当然越多越好，大家在练习的时候可以选择一个相对较新的乒乓球，因为新球更容易在球拍上留下印记，可以从这个印记上来观察你击球的位置是否正确。不要偷懒哦，我们下节课见。
Read more about table tennis on my blog, pingsunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.